In the dusty law offices of Springfield, Illinois, a tall and lanky lawyer named Abraham Lincoln developed a habit that his colleagues found peculiar. Before making any significant decision, he would sit in complete silence, sometimes for hours, turning a problem over in his mind until he could see it from every possible angle. His law partner, William Herndon, once said that Lincoln was the most deliberate thinker he had ever known, a man who refused to speak until his thoughts had been carefully weighed and measured against his conscience. Lincoln grew up in a world that rewarded quick action and strong opinions. The American frontier had little patience for hesitation, but Lincoln saw something dangerous in rushing to judgment. He watched men destroy friendships, ruin communities, and make catastrophic political decisions simply because they refused to slow down and think. He came to believe that careless thinking was not just foolish, but genuinely immoral, because every thought eventually became an action, and every action carried consequences that touched other human lives. This conviction shaped everything Lincoln did during the most turbulent era in American history. When Southern states began seceding from the Union, advisors pressured him daily to act immediately and decisively. Some wanted him to let the South go peacefully. Others demanded an instant military response. Lincoln did neither. He thought deeply about what the Constitution actually meant, what freedom actually required, and what future generations would inherit based on the choices made in that moment. His careful thinking extended to the Emancipation Proclamation itself. Lincoln did not issue it in a burst of passion or moral outrage. He waited, calculated, and considered the legal framework, the military implications, and the profound human reality of millions held in bondage. When he finally signed the document on January 1, 1863, his hand was trembling not from doubt, but from the sheer weight of knowing exactly what that signature meant. He told those in the room that he had never been more certain of anything in his life, precisely because he had given it every ounce of thought he possessed. Lincoln also applied this principle to his personal dealings. He famously wrote angry letters to generals and political opponents, but never sent them. He would place these letters in a drawer and return to them days later with a cooler mind. He understood that words released carelessly into the world could never be taken back, and that a moment of undisciplined thinking could cause suffering that lasted generations. Abraham Lincoln taught America something the nation still needs to hear. Thinking carefully is not weakness. It is one of the highest moral responsibilities any citizen can embrace, because the fate of a republic depends entirely on the quality of thought its people are willing to demand of themselves.